Ed and J. Lee on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So, Rolling Stone magazine came out with their king of hip-hop.
Predictably, who was number one, we already know.
Mr. Eminem.
Slim Shady.
Mr. Eminem came out, and he was their number one king of hip-hop right now.
The suburban superstar.
You're not respecting that?
No, not respecting that. Eminem is not the king of hip-hop.
He's not the king right now?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, on the phone, I got my boy. I think I have my boy. Make sure I have him. Mike Butler, you there?
Yo, what up, what up?
Hey, what up, baby? How you doing, baby?
Man, I'm chilling, just out here maintaining. What's going on with you, Flair?
No, we just doing our thing here. We're just doing our thing right here in the booth. Now, Mike,
Yo.
to my right is my boy, Jay Lee.
Mike, how we doing?
What's going on, Flair?
Not much, man. How you been?
I'm all right, man. Okay, hey, it's all good out here.
All right, now, so, Mr. Lee has a problem with Eminem being the king of hip-hop in Rolling Stone magazine. Do you have an issue with that?
Oh, well, you said in the Rolling Stone magazine, right?
Right.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, as far as that goes, I mean, that's a toss-up. But if they was Rolling Stone, they was basing it off pure record sales, right?
I mean, it was off of record sales, Twitter followers, YouTube views, album reviews. So, I mean, it was they came up with a formula.
I think M takes the crown on it, in my opinion.
Based on their criteria, I would probably say he does. But, I mean, like, me personally, as a hip-hop fan, I've been listening to hip-hop. I'm 28. I've probably been listening to hip-hop for 35 years. And I'm 28 years old. When I think of hip-hop, Eminem is not the first person that comes to my mind. I mean,
as far as like a big name,
not necessarily a big name. When I think of hip hop in general, Eminem don't come to my mind.
That is like that's disrespectful in a way, man. I mean,
now hold on, now Mike, hold on now. I asked you for your top 5, and
right.
just to be clear, just to go ahead and let it be known, Eminem ain't in your top 5.
Wait, okay.
Eminem is not in your top 5.
Well, listen to me.
Okay.
We're talking about the top 5 rappers out right now.
But that's what
this day goes. So this day goes. I mean, you really can't throw Eminem in the top 5. He probably on the outside looking in, maybe 6 or 7.
But Rolling Stone.
Let me state my claim.
All right, because we're about to get you.
Put him there. Because he's not really making any noise. The buzz from the Recovery album, which was last year's highest-selling hip-hop album, let me just get that clear, you really can't say anything because he's not making any noise right now. The buzz of Recovery is pretty much dead right now, so we're pretty on to the next level right now. So everybody out here that's making noise right now is like the list that I said. If you want to go ahead, you can tell the people what my list was.
Well, no, okay, we're going to go with it.
I'm saying right now, when I think of hip-hop, Eminem's name doesn't pop into my head.
Eminem is not one of the, okay, I can understand why people don't consider him maybe like, influential to the game.
No, I'm not saying he's not influential. I think Eminem is dope.
He has to be there.
I think Eminem is dope. I've always thought Eminem was dope. But what I'm saying is when I think right now in hip-hop, Eminem, like you said, if it would have came out last year when Recovery was big, then maybe they could justify it. But I'm saying right now, I don't think of Eminem. There's 5 people that I think of before Eminem.
Okay, now here we go.
That's fine. It's 5 people you can think of, but we're talking about the king of hip-hop. Overall, the king of hip-hop.
And your top 5 list, you don't have Eminem in it either.
Okay, but I'm saying, what was your top 5 list consist of? Like, top 5 rappers out right now?
Right now. And I considered, and honestly, personally, now you might not have, I was thinking of Recovery in that because Recovery was within a year. I'm not talking about, that was in 2010 going into this year, and I kind of considered that. And also,
I feel like the list should be based off everybody that's making noise
right
at
now.
This particular time.
That's what I did. Okay, and that's what I did. And that's what you did.
From Recovery, but I mean the buzz from Recovery has died down.
Okay, that's fine. That's why this is your list. So we're going to hit your list right now.
Let's get Mike's list out
Okay,
there.
so this is Mike's list. Top 5 rappers right now. Number 5, Mike, you had, do you remember?
I believe it was
Rick Ross. You had Rick Ross. Okay, I'm going to have to guide you through this. I got you. you had Rick Ross. Why'd you have Rick Ross? Number 5.
Rick Ross, I mean, hey, since last year, since he dropped Teflon Don, which was one of the top albums of last year, till now he's still making noise. Features the Self-Made album with Maybach Music. He's putting his crew on. He's on everybody's. He's making dope features. I mean, hey, you really can't argue right now. He's all over the radio. He's on. Hey, he was on. He's on tour with Wayne right now. I mean, hey, you can't really argue with that.
Okay,
Boss is everywhere.
All right, I got you. This is what kind of threw me off is how low this next one was. You had Kanye West at number 4. Explain yourself.
I mean,
Explain yourself.
I can explain. This is. I'm not really. I can base it off music alone. If we want to base it off just music alone, you could put Ye at 1.
Okay.
Because obviously the man's a musical genius. But we're just gonna go off, who's hot right now. I mean, Ye is still hot. Watch the Throne album, number 1 album in the country 2 weeks in a row.
I'm just saying.
So how is he not hot right now?
How is he not How is he 4? Explain this, Mike.
Like
This
Kanye is what I'm saying. Who's the hottest?
He had a number
He's
1
hot.
album
He
in
is
My
hot.
Dark Twisted Fantasy. Then he comes back out with Watch the Throne, which is the number 1 album right now.
Uh-huh.
Right. This is fine. This
Within
is
a
great.
6-month period,
great.
man. Like,
I mean, with the Watch the Throne tour drops, and then they start going on tour, they moving around. We can consider him.
All
Because Watch the Throne right now is based off a group. That's actually technically.
Oh,
a
wow.
group album.
man.
Wow.
I have a feeling Will Smith is going to be your number 1 right now. Just
It's technically a group album. So,
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
the
All right.
Throne. That's the Throne's
Number
album. That's not Kanye
3.
West's album.
Number
So
3.
you see, Jay-Z is my all-time favorite. I didn't even put
Yeah,
Jay-Z in
Jay-Z
there.
on the list. I see that too. Now, number 3, you have Drake.
No, I don't think I had Drake at number 3. Did I have Drake at number 3?
Yeah, Drake at number 3.
Okay, Drake. Okay.
with
he just
no
got off a
al-
big
with
tour
no
last-
album
He just
out.
got off a big tour last year. He got multiple joints on the radio right now. Marvin's Room is killing him. I'm on One is killing him. He didn't drop
he's got the new joint
Dreams That Money Could
Headlines,
Buy, Trust Issues. All these records are making a buzz with his album. Take Care.
but no album. But he's got no album out.
But I mean, his buzz is strong.
Right,
Though.
he's
buzz-
the buzz. He's making a buzz right now for his album. That's what he's supposed to do.
He didn't have an album. He had a mixtape out when he came out. He didn't have an album. And he
Blind
was
Fury's got a buzz. Damn, a buzz.
But we're talking about.
Let me see your
Drake
sound scan numbers. I don't
Drake is still everywhere right now. Drake is still.
So, but we're gonna penalize Jay for having 2 number 1 albums in 6 months. Drake ain't had but 1 album in like 9 years,
You
we-
guys are tough.
and we giving Drake mixtape props.
no.
He's not
Okay,
even-
hold on.
These not even mixtape props. These are just based off.
My cousin got a
records
hot
they dropping
mixtape
randomly.
right now. I'm gonna put him on my top 5.
Hold on. Now, if you upset with that,
He's on the biggest record in the country. He's on the biggest record of the summer. I'm on one.
okay.
He used to particularly say that's his record.
okay, here we go. And
Because
this is Mike's number 2.
Khaled's album. Is Khaled on the list? Let's go with number 2.
Number 2, Nicki Minaj.
Yes, Nicki. At one point in time, after she dropped Pink Friday, she was on 7 records that was in the top 40. At the same time, no hip hop artist has ever done that before. Ever.
Nicki Minaj is the dopest female MC I've probably ever heard.
Yes, I agree.
Ever. She-
And
has
hold
a
on.
top 5
Now,
record right
hold on,
now.
Mike. And it took you a little while to get around to.
because I had to get past all the gimmicks and all the nonsense. But once I got past that, I realized she's an MC.
Right.
Like Nicki Minaj can hold her own with any man right now. But I
Yes,
will.
I agree. And she's on her second big tour.
She's on her
Yes,
second
Frankie
big tour.
Spears.
But I will say, if you penalized them and them for Recovery dropping last year, Pink Friday dropped last year, and now she's kind of on
Pink
to the
Friday
next
dropped in November, though. Recovery dropped in June.
But
It's a difference. The time span is a little different.
one. It's
Okay.
almost November 2011. I'm going Halloween shopping
So
tomorrow,
still
man.
on but I'm saying Super Bass is the number
Hate that
5 record in the
song.
country right now. See, that's what I'm saying.
Hate
You have
that
to look at. She's still going off the album.
Eminem's
The
got
album is
bad.
still here.
Eminem's got bad.
Space Mountain, he got a video for Space Mountain. Space Mountain hasn't done anything on the charts wise
But-
and video wise. It's just whatever.
But Bad Meets Evil was what the number 1 album a couple of weeks ago. So Eminem came. He
See,
had
but
an
it's
album.
a good
I'm
thing,
sorry, I
though.
forgot.
That's what
I
I'm saying.
forgot.
really
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
do
I forgot.
that, but
I
then
forgot.
I had to say Royce is top 5 too, and we all know Royce is an underground MC.
I forgot. You are you taken away for collaborative efforts. I did forget that.
I don't know collab. No
Hold on.
collabs.
Oh, even though everything that Drake and Nicki Minaj is a collaboration.
I was gonna say it. Now,
I'm just saying.
You know,
I'm just saying. because,
every song that Drake and Nicki Minaj has out is featuring.
I'm
Like
just,
you can't even like when I try to listen to it on my iPod, it says Drake FEA. Like, it don't even have the rest of it on there.
I'm just saying, but Mike, this is your list.
It's
So
like
number
9
one
people on each song.
So Mike's number one rapper, hottest rapper right now is, of course, Lil Wayne.
Weezy. You can't be. How is it possible to argue this? You really can't argue it. 6 foot, 7 foot, top 10 record. With Rick Ross. That was really a street record, and and it still did good on radio.
Every song you didn't spit out is featuring somebody.
But we're not. We can't. But we can't go with the throne. But the throne. We can't. We can't do nothing with the throne.
How to Love featuring auto-tune. Like, it's all.
No, we're talking about what's hot. How to Love is a hot record.
Yeah, it is. Yes,
Another
it is.
top 5 record.
Yeah, it is.
This joint with Drake, She Will. That's on the album. That's on Carter 4. Debuted at number 3 on the chart this past week. So Carter 4 is dropping when? Tomorrow after the VMAs?
I'll tell you, I don't have a problem.
I guarantee Wayne does at least 700,000-800,000 copies.
I don't have a problem.
You think that
I think
the
Wayne
Carter 4 do 700,000, 800,000?
I think it will too, man. I think Carter 4 is going to be a big album.
Carter 4 will be the highest selling album this year.
How to Love is huge right now.
Oh, no, I know that.
How to Love is huge.
Record. How to Love is a huge record.
I don't have a problem with Wayne being number 1.
You don't?
I don't.
Above Ye?
And of course he's everybody wants Wayne on their records. When it comes to feature wise, you really can't go wrong with a Wayne feature. Yeah. And he's on a lot of records right now.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with Wayne being number 1. I like it. You can't. I mean, you can argue it.
Yeah.
But there's so many points for it. There's so many points against it. I really can't knock Wayne being number 1. I can't.
Okay.
All right, now. So I know you have to get back to work, bro. So what I'm gonna do?
Anything else y'all want to ask me? I can take you. I got a couple minutes. Anything else y'all want to know? I mean, y'all want to argue something real quick?
Okay. Real quick. I mean, because you made it about who's hot right now. Rap wise, I mean, you can't say there's nobody hotter than Wiz Khalifa either.
Oh, wow. We going back.
Wiz Khalifa is on the outside looking in. Then he had two big records off the Roller Papers album.
But not the top 5.
Black and Yellow.
I would put him in the top 5.
Roller Papers is actually a great album to me, in my opinion.
Yes, I believe so, too.
Lyrically, I just don't think you can put Wiz up.
Oh, no. He's definitely not one of the guys that you're going to hear a lot of punchlines from.
Yeah, popularity-wise,
I feel like he has one of the best deliveries in the game. I mean, he don't really talk about much, but when it comes to making a great song or a good song,
he knows.
You can't go wrong with it.
Here's a bonus right here for you, Mike. And I know you love debating this. Who is your favorite lyrically? Who is your favorite rapper lyrically right now?
Eminem. I have to say Eminem. It has to be Eminem, Jay-Z, toss up. Eminem, Jay-Z, toss up. Nas.
Lyrically, I think Eminem has fell off since he got off the drugs.
Wow.
I felt like back when Eminem just didn't care and he would say anything. Like when I listened to like White America, like when I listened to what's that album called? The Eminem Show. When I listened to the Eminem Show, Eminem didn't care. He was going hard like that.
Technically, we don't really know if he was on the drugs then. Encore, definitely.
Man,
I don't know what was going on during the Eminem Show. He was still coming off the Marshall Mathers LP.
Man, he was getting high during all of those albums.
You think so?
That's why he named this one Recovery. He was like, man, this is my first sober album. His hair's dark. I feel like after Eminem Show, man, Eminem really fell off. But the Eminem Show was lyrically when he just didn't care.
Hey, Mike. We have to get you up in here in the studio because we do talk sports, and I know how. The thing about Mike Butler is he used to be an intern over at WGCI, and when I talk about a man that talked about sports and talked about music, this dude just fam. What was the baiting ass dude?
We got to give Mike a nickname we got to give Mike
No. Mike got a name. Mike be the cool. That's
Mike be the cool.
Mike be the cool.
I was thinking Mad Mike.
No. Mike be the cool.
You got Kanye 4th on your list.
You gotta think about it, man. I mean, hey, it is what it is. And so, I mean, it could go either way, man. I'm just trying to be fair to who's hottest. And Wayne and Nicki are the hottest right now. They're making the most noise right now. Drake is making noise. You can't really. I go off. I'm just saying right now. Them the guys that are making the most noise.
I got you, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you taking the call, man, and get back to work. All right, dog?
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for having me on. Y'all keep doing your thing. Shout out to Big Ned, everybody down there, ICB, Hoodie City Underground, Chicago Sportsland Radio. I'm out.